Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss graph coloring algorithm using backtracking technique. This is an algorithm taken from Sahani's book. In this particular algorithm, two functions are used. First is M coloring and second is next value. So these two functions we are going to discuss in this algorithm. Now before moving to the explanation part, we need to understand certain things. So for that I have written this algorithm once again. I'll explain that algorithm using certain diagrams, and after you understood the algorithm, then you can read this particular page. So here I have once again written the same algorithm. So algorithm name is M coloring, which takes k as a parameter. So here k indicates next vertex to be colored. We require certain integer values, that is m. M stands for number of colors provided to color the given graph. Small n indicate number of vertices present in the graph. So here I have drawn the graph with 4 vertices, so n is equals to 4. And here we are going to consider 3 colors, so m will be 3, and the solution will be printed with the help of x. So x 1 to n is nothing but a solution vector. We are going to start with the iteration. So the statement shown over here is loop repeat. So loop repeat, this loop repeat indicates infinite loop. Why we are using infinite loop? Because we want to generate all the possible solutions for the given problem. Here we are going to call next value function, and that next value function takes parameter, and that parameter is k. So when it comes to assign value to vertex 1, because initially in state space tree we have seen that initially we start with the root vertex as a 0, and then we assign color to vertex 1, and we have got all the 3 choices, red, green and blue. So here k is going to be 1. We will discuss this next value function in next slide. What is the next statement? So next statement says that x of k is equals to 0. So x of k is equals to 0 means all the colors have been exhausted, or valid color is not available which can be assigned to the kth vertex. In that scenario, we have to backtrack to the previous node. So here the node to be colored is k, then we are going to backtrack to the k minus 1 color. If all the vertices have been assigned valid color, then the condition comes if k is equals to n. So here n is number of vertices and k is a vertex number. Now we have seen in the state space tree that we start with vertex 1, then we go to vertex 2, vertex 3, vertex 4. So one by one we assign color to each vertex, and ultimately we reach to the 4th vertex or last vertex. So if all the vertices have been assigned valid color, then k will hold value 4 and n is also 4. So 4 is equals to 4, that indicates all the vertices have been colored without violating constraint, and in that scenario you can print the solution, that is solution vector x. If not, that is if k is not equals to n, that indicates so far we have colored only few vertices and we have not yet reached to the last vertex. In that scenario we are again calling the same recursive function m coloring with next vertex number. For example, if we have colored vertex 1, then next time we will be calling k plus 1, that is 1 plus 1. So m coloring 2. Next time it will be m coloring 3. Next time it will be m coloring 4. So when m coloring 4 is done, at that time k is equals to, if we have got valid solution, then k will be equals to n, that is 4 equals to 4. Now we will discuss next value function. In this function, as I discussed in the previous slide, that we are going to generate a solution vector. So solution vector will be represented as a k, which is shown over here. X is equals to, and we have shown 4 location 1 2 3 4. So this 1 2 3 4 is nothing but vertices. So in first box where 1 is written, so whatever color we are going to assign, I have shown m equals to 1 comma 2 comma 3, that is red, green and blue. So if vertex 1 is assigned red color, then in this associated box we will write 1, and similarly in vertex 2 whatever color is assigned, valid color is assigned, that color ka number will come. Here in next value, as we have started coloring first vertex, so k will have value 1. Here k will have value 1. Here we are using two integer variables j and k. Now this solution vector will have value from 0 to 3. 0 indicates invalid color, 1 stands for red, 2 stands for green and 3 stands for blue. So all the vertices, either they are going to have a color 1, 2, 3 or 0. Here also loop repeat is written. This loop repeat is used to generate all the possible solutions. Now here we are generating the valid color for x of k, and we have generated, consider k as 1. So x of 1 will be generated with the help of this formula x of k plus 1. So x of k, now if you remember, in case of state space tree the root vertex was 0th vertex. As we have just started assigning the color, so x of k initially having value 0, because x of k, that is first vertex, does not have any valid color, so we assume that initially it has a value 0. So x of k, kth value is 0, so 0 plus 1 mod m plus 1, so that is going to be 1 mod m is 3, 3 plus 1 is 4. So 1 mod 4 will return the value 1. So x of k will have value 1. So that is nothing but x of 1 will have value 1. What does it mean? That first vertex will be assigned with color number 1, and color 1 is red. Next statement says if x of k equals to 0, then return. So x of k will return 0 in the scenario where it matches the mod value. For example, if x of k is already having value 3, then 3 plus 1 becomes 4, and 4 mod 4 becomes 0. So x of k will be assigned with 0. That indicates all the 3 colors have been used, and next color cannot be assigned to the vertex. So in that scenario, x of k will be assigned with the value 0. Afterwards, we have to check for the adjacent vertices, because adjacent vertices should not have same color. So one loop is used, that is j loop, which start traversing from 1 to n. Here we are checking two conditions. First condition is graph k comma j. So here we have considered k as 1 and j is also starting from 1. So graph 1 comma 1. So in a previous slide I have shown that all the 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3 and 4 comma 4 have value 0. So this graph 1 comma 1 will return value 0, that is false. We are checking another condition using AND, that is x of k is equals to x of j. So x of k, we have got a value 1 which we have just assigned, and x of j, because j is also having the value 1, so this is going to match, 1 is matching with 1. But the first condition, this condition is going false. So if one of the condition goes false, we are going to exit, or we are going to break from this particular loop. So here it indicates that both the vertices are the same vertices, or if both the vertices are adjacent to each other, in that scenario you cannot assign the color. So in that scenario it will come out of the loop. If not, then it will check all the possibilities, that is first time it is 1 comma 1, next time it will be 1 comma 2, next time it will be 1 comma 3, and next time it will be 1 comma 4. So like that all the edges ka color will be checked over here. If it has the same color, in that scenario it will break from this particular loop. If not, if all the adjacent color have been assigned with a different color, in that scenario this loop gets complete, and at the end of this loop the value become n plus 1. So that is what we are checking over here. If j is equals to n plus 1, that means all the vertex have been assigned with a valid color. In that scenario we will go back to the previous slide where we have written if k equals to n. What does that statement means? It indicates all the vertices have been colored and print this solution. If not, if we are breaking out of this j loop, in that scenario we are going back to the loop in order to find out the valid color for the given vertex. That is, we are backtracking and going back to the previous vertex. We will uncolor that vertex and will assign some another color to the vertex. I hope you have understood it up to certain level. You have to go back to the previous slides and read it thoroughly in order to understand it very clearly. Thank you.